Good morning from Texas. It's 66 degrees. It's really nice. See the sun coming up over there. The sun coming up is probably my favorite part of the day. So we're gonna get back on the road. So head west to Quartzite. Might grab something to eat. But stay tuned. We'll probably stop and get some gas soon too as well. Thanks for watching. Stopped at Buc-ee's. Gonna get some food. Show you inside. But I want to show you something that frustrates Toyota vehicle into a gas station. Try not to show license plates, but they literally just got out of the car and went inside, didn't fuel up. So now I have to back up, which is not always the easiest. Plus you can't really back up with sway bars. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. All right, I'm back in my truck, and now I think I'm gonna have to back up. Backing up is not always the easiest. Like I said, outside, you're not really supposed to. You're not supposed to back up with the sway bars, because it could cause damage to frames, yada yada. I made that mistake before where bolts flew off. Checked the frame, it's fine, but that was just one time. So I'm going to attempt back straight back. Sometimes that's fine, just for a little bit. I was hoping these vehicles to my right would move, but they're not moving. So in fact, yeah, I'm just gonna try to back up here. So I'm gonna put you on pause while I attempt to back up and get out of this spot, because these folks went inside and we're gonna be able to drive forward. I put the mic on so maybe you hear my voice a little bit better, but we're able to drive forward, so let's do this. All right, let's go into Buc-ee's and get some of my favorite food items and do some shopping. These are pretty good right here. Where's this one? I think I might get me a Buc-ee shirt. Alright, got a t-shirt here. Cool t-shirt, I'll wear it later. Looks like it's good material too, so that's always important. And then let's go into here. A Buc-ee's pecans, cinnamon pecans. Amazing. And the Buc-ee's, same thing I got the other day, brisket taco. These are amazing. And then of course I showed you the drink, so I'm gonna get the eating on this and hitting the road. So talk to you soon. Alright, I pulled over at a rest stop. It's been a bumpy ride, passing through Houston. Lots of construction. I want to check out the RV to see how she's doing here. Oh, we were bouncing all over the place, so let's check it out. Everything looks good on the outside. I can turn this screen around. Yay! Oh, looks good. Oh, nope, doesn't look good. All right, let me take a look here and see what's going on. Yep, this sucks. I guess it came apart. All right. Oh well. have to buy a new one, I guess. Well, you saw what happened in the camper over there. That chandelier fell down. That's one thing about this camper is that you have to always keep up on it. I love the camper. Bought it from this gentleman that really took care of it, customized a lot of things on it. So things break that he put in or changed. Makes me kind of sad. So I'll have to find another chandelier, hopefully something similar, because there's a lot of things he did in this camper that I really liked. So, but that's the journey of owning a camper, at least a towable. Most campers probably, is you gotta keep the screws tight. You gotta double check things before you take off on a road trip. I'm about 1,000 miles in, and it's been a pretty bumpy ride. So I'm kind of glad I caught this before that chandelier glass went everywhere. Really just stayed on top of the table for the most part. I'll find another one, but I want to get back on the road here and get some more miles under my belt. Alright, made it right outside San Antonio at a Cracker Barrel, and gonna spend the night here. Did want to show you what I did differently with those stabilizer brackets that were giving me problems when they were turning and tilting. So I haven't looked at them yet, but the last stop I went to, they seem to be fixed. I just rotated the bracket, so let's check it out. Oh yeah, that looks pretty straight now. A little bugger gives me a problem. I just rotated them. Rotated it up so it's actually a little higher. Can't really see, but and then moved the bolts. The bolts were up here before, and I just moved them down by turning it, and now it won't turn left or right as much, and then it's working out a lot better. So this one looks just about the same too. I think it did turn a tad, but not nearly as much as it has in the past. So that's something probably that it's supposed to do. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Let's go see if it's messy in here. Crossing my fingers, it's not. Here we go. The chair's moved, but everything else seems pretty normal. I do miss my chandelier. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it out tonight. Get a nice, good night rest, and I will see you all tomorrow.